Hello and welcome to the next video in my beginner guide series where I talk about dungeons and guilds in Dofus. Dungeons for the most part follow a similar pattern where you will fight against 4 rooms of regular mobs in a certain thematic, like for instance the field dungeon is plant creatures, culminating in a 5th room where you fight the boss in a group. Something to note on the dungeons is they scale to the size of your group. So if you are 1 to 4 people, you will fight 4 monsters, and then every person you add to your group after that adds an extra monster. So you can typically see a grayed out list of monsters. If you're a smaller group, like if you're a 4-man group, you'll see 4 grayed out names. Those are what would be added in if your group was larger. Dungeons are pretty straightforward in the aspect you fight the mobs. It takes you to the next room. You fight those ones. An important thing to keep in mind, though, and I talked about this a bit in my achievements guide video, is that dungeons actually have achievements where if you complete certain challenges against the bosses, and you can find them in the achievement menu, which challenges for which boss, you actually get to complete an achievement for a massive amount of experience. And if you complete all of the basic achievements for a boss, meaning you don't have to do the 2 idle ones, then you get a meta achievement, which gives you another massive amount of experience on top of the rest. So overall, between dungeons and monster challenges, those are probably the 2 largest and fastest sources of experience in the game. The only issue is they can only be completed once per character. I combined dungeons and guilds into the same video for the specific reason that dungeons oftentimes are difficult to solo. I've soloed some on this channel actually with a Foggernaut. Some classes are better at soloing than others. Foggernauts are pretty good at it. Eliotropes can cheese most dungeons as long as you know exactly what you're doing, and it'll often take many runs. But on the aspect of trying to find a group for dungeons, the easiest method in this game is actually to join a guild. Guilds obviously are where groups of players get together, and you can chat in your guild chat. You can go do whatever activities are in the game with other people. It's the easiest way to make friends in the game. And there is if you push G without being in a guild, it'll actually pull up a guild finder. And in that guild finder, you can search name for a guild, or you can read through what the guilds put in their recruitments for what they put in their recruiting section to like kind of get an idea of what the guild's about, what kind of members they expect, or who they want in it. And you can find a guild that's right for you. On that aspect, I actually also created a guild in case any brand new players want someone that they know will help them along in the game. Anyone that wants to join the guild is free to. It's called Codex Academy, and I'll put the little icon up there. And so with the Codex Academy, of course, I'm in it. I'm going to have a few other people in it to help people. And as people learn, they can actually raise in ranks to help other new people. So hopefully this will kind of create a community of people that are willing to do stuff for others, knowing that they've been in that position before as that brand new player who was completely lost. And hopefully help each other out enough that it gives people an easier start into the game. Those 2 things are pretty much all I have in this video. I actually expected it to be a little longer, but I guess dungeons are simpler to explain than I expected. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you next time.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We